name is Gabriel Castillo, and I'm one of the dietetic interns here with Maricopa County Department of Public Health. Now, in this video, we are going to be making a recipe together called the Summer Vegetable and Pasta Salad, which can also be found on the Maricopa Healthy app. Now, I had picked this recipe just because it's a great way to encourage more vegetables into your family's mealtime routine, as well as the recipe is very high in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K. Now, the recipe calls for 5 total ingredients, which includes whole wheat pasta, summer squash, broccoli, cucumber, and Italian salad dressing. Now, the overall total cost of this recipe is about $4.51 and includes 6 servings total for the household, which brings it down to about 75 cents per serving. Now, before we begin, we do want to wash our hands with warm water and soap for a good 20 seconds, as well as we also do want to wash all the vegetables before we begin slicing or peeling them. Now, with how my kitchen is set up, it's very hard to see from this angle with everything that I'll be doing on the counter. So I'm going to be showing a bird's eye view of cutting all the vegetables and adding everything with the whole wheat pasta. Hope you guys enjoy. Now, the recipe calls for about 3 ounces of whole wheat pasta. I went ahead and pre-cooked my whole wheat pasta. I drained it and rinsed it with cold water. I placed it in my bowl here, and I'm just going to place that to the side until I'm ready to add my vegetables and Italian salad dressing. But after we have washed our hands and our vegetables, let's start with cutting our broccoli. Now, you can purchase broccoli already pre-washed and cut for you, but I'm using broccoli I had purchased by the stalk or the stem. And so to begin with cutting our broccoli, we do want to hold the broccoli with the stem facing up on our cutting board. We want to use our knife to make downward cuts, and we're focusing on separating the florets from the stem, and we want to leave about 1 inch of the stem intact. And so to begin, we're going to cut again, stem facing up on the cutting board, and cut with the stem here. From here, we can just detach the florets from the stem. And for this recipe, what we're looking for is we need about 1 cup of broccoli, which is about 10 florets. And I'm gonna remove a little bit extra here. But overall, broccoli is a great source of fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, as well as folic acid. And it's usually in season around this time, which is fall. There are many ways to cook broccoli. We can bake it, we can steam it, we can stir fry. We can also add the stalks of broccoli to soups or casserole dishes. Okay, so after we're done cutting our broccoli and adding our broccoli florets to our pasta, we're gonna begin by peeling our cucumber and dicing. And so you can see I do have a cucumber that I have already peeled already. But I do wanna point out that when you are picking out your cucumbers at the store, or at the local farmer's market, you want to pick cucumbers with a solid green color and avoid any that are shriveled or wilted as well. And so to begin with dicing your cucumber, again, you want to peel it and you want to slice off the ends as well. From here, you're going to be slicing them into about 1/4 slices lengthwise. Here, you can go ahead and place 2 on both sides and go ahead and slice them again about 1/4 lengthwise. Overall, cucumbers are a great source of vitamin K as well, and are currently also in season, just like the broccoli we had mentioned before. From here, we're just going to be dicing. Okay, and we'll be adding that to our pasta salad here in a second. The next vegetable that we're going to be preparing is our summer squash. Okay, so now we're finally going to be slicing our summer squash. So you can see I did cut off the ends of my yellow squash and green squash here. Squash can come in summer and winter varieties, but we want to begin by just slicing. Again, squash, just like the cucumber and broccoli, are currently in season as well. But squash is a great source of vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, as well as fiber. And you don't want to peel your squash just because many of the nutrients are found here in the skin. From here, I'm just gonna go ahead and just slice them in half, just to avoid the extra large pieces in the salad. Okay, so I do have my green squash here. In the previous video, we had our yellow squash. And so again, I'm just gonna begin by slicing the ends off here. And going ahead and just slicing into circles here. Now you can go ahead, just to avoid the bigger pieces, I'm gonna go ahead and just slice them down the middle into halves just to add to our pasta salad here. Once you've done so, go ahead and add that again to your main bowl with the whole wheat pasta, the broccoli, the cucumber, your yellow squash, and the next step we'll be doing is adding our Italian salad dressing. Okay, so we have our 3 ounces of whole wheat pasta, which is about 3 cups. We have a cup of broccoli, which is about 10 broccoli florets. We have a cup of diced cucumber, as well as a cup of summer squash, which we have here, yellow and green squash. So our final thing is adding everything into our bowl, and then we're gonna be adding 3/4 cup of Italian salad dressing. Just gonna spread that evenly throughout. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and just give everything a quick mixing. Perfect. So once we've given everything a great stir, we're good to go with the recipe. One of the key nutrients found in this recipe that I do want to discuss for a brief minute is vitamin A. And vitamin A plays an essential role in our vision. If we think about being outside in the sun all day and then walking into a building that is dark, vitamin A will help regenerate those proteins in our eye that were broken down while in the sun. Vitamin A also plays a huge important role for our skin to being healthy as well. But overall, this is a great recipe to encourage some new vegetables into your family's mealtime routine, as well as to encourage the children to help by washing the vegetables or even adding the Italian dressing to the pasta. Again, we have our cucumber, our summer squash, and broccoli that are all in season. You can also encourage some extra protein in this recipe by adding some chicken or even some tofu. But definitely check it out on the Healthy Maricopa app and hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.